Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood and sports celebrity updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Today, we take you into the emotional, powerful, and heart-racing return of a true boxing legend. At 42 years old, Nonito, the Filipino Flash, Donaire, is coming back to the ring, and the world is watching in awe. In a world where athletes often fade into the background as time takes its toll, where legends are expected to rest on their laurels, there comes a story that reignites hope, resilience, and pure determination. This is the story of Nonito Donaire, a man who has refused to let age define him, who has embraced every scar, every defeat, and every victory as part of a glorious tapestry woven with sweat, heart, and fire. Today, in the midst of doubt, in the haze of critics who whispered he should have retired long ago, Donaire stands tall, not to prove others wrong, but to prove to himself that greatness is not a moment in time, but a mindset. At 42 years old, Nonito Donaire is staging one of the most emotional and thrilling comebacks the world of boxing has ever seen. And the destination is none other than Buenos Aires, Argentina, where he will face the young and hungry Andres Campos in a clash that is more than just a fight. It's a battle of eras, of endurance, and of soul. Donaire's legacy in the world of boxing needs no long-winded introduction. With world titles across 4 weight divisions, knockout power that can drop any opponent, and a smile that masks a warrior's grit, he has been the pride of Filipino boxing alongside legends like Manny Pacquiao. His lightning speed earned him the nickname the Filipino Flash, and for over 2 decades, he dazzled crowds across the globe with not only his fists, but his humility and heart. But even legends face time. And for Donaire, the past few years haven't been easy. After a powerful resurgence in 2021, where he reclaimed the WBC bantamweight title with a knockout win over Nordine Ubali at age 38, Donaire's comeback was already the stuff of dreams. But dreams, as they say, often come with their share of nightmares. In 2022, he faced the fearsome Naoya Inoue in a highly anticipated rematch. Their first clash had been hailed as one of the greatest fights in recent history. But the rematch ended in heartbreak. Donaire was stopped in the second round, suffering one of the most devastating losses of his career. It was a brutal reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sport. And then came 2023. In what many believed could be his final bow, Donaire stepped into the ring against Alexandro Santiago. The fight was tactical, technical, but Donaire was outboxed. He lost by unanimous decision. For the first time in his career, he had suffered back-to-back losses. The world held its breath. Was this the end of Nonito Donaire? But the flame that burns in the heart of a true fighter cannot be extinguished so easily. Even as analysts counted him out, as promoters moved on to younger blood, Donaire was not ready to hang up the gloves. Quietly, behind the scenes, he trained, he recovered, he reconnected with his purpose. Not for the money, not for the spotlight, but because fighting was a part of who he is. It's in his blood, and now at 42, Donaire is answering the call of destiny one more time. The date is June 14th, 2025. The place, Casino Buenos Aires, Argentina. The opponent, Andres Campos, a 29-year-old Chilean contender who is eager to make a name for himself at the expense of a legend. Campos may not be a household name yet, but his record speaks volumes. With 17 wins, 2 losses, and 6 knockouts, he represents the future of the bantamweight division. He's younger, faster, and eager. But he's never faced someone like Donaire, someone who's been to hell and back in the ring, someone who carries the pride of an entire nation with every punch he throws. This fight will not be easy, It is not a guaranteed win for Donaire, but it is a chance to write one final chapter on his own terms, a chance to silence the critics and remind the world that true greatness isn't measured by age. It's measured by will. The bout is sanctioned as part of the World Boxing Association's KO to Drugs campaign, an initiative that uses boxing as a platform to promote awareness and resistance to drug abuse. The event itself adds a deeper layer of significance. It's more than a fight, it's a message. Donaire, who has always used his platform to inspire youth, now becomes a living symbol of discipline, focus, and fighting spirit. And in Argentina, a country rich in boxing history, he will step into the ring one more time, carrying not just the Philippine flag, but the weight of his journey. What makes this comeback so compelling isn't just the title on the line or the opponent across the ring, it's everything that's led to this moment. Donaire's life has been filled with highs and lows, with triumphant wins and painful losses. He's known what it means to be called a champion, and he's felt the sting of being called past his prime. But through it all, he has remained a fighter in every sense of the word. In interviews leading up to the fight, Donaire spoke not with arrogance, but with quiet confidence. "I still have something left in me," he said, "and I'm doing this not because I have to, but because I love it." Fans around the world have responded with overwhelming support. In the Philippines, he is more than a sportsman. He's a national hero. On social media, hashtags like Filipino Flash returns and Team Donaire are trending, with fans sharing stories of how Donaire inspired them in their own battles, whether in the ring or in life. For many, this fight is not just about boxing. It's about second chances, about never giving up, about standing tall no matter how many times you fall. And let's not forget, this isn't just Donaire's moment. It's a ripple in the sport itself. His return comes just weeks before Manny Pacquiao's own comeback fight in July. Two Filipino legends, both defying the odds, both choosing to fight one more time. It feels like the golden era of Philippine boxing is roaring back to life. It's a celebration, a revival, and a powerful reminder of what can happen when you believe in yourself, even when the world doesn't. So what should we expect on June 14th? Expect fire, expect heart, expect experience versus youth, wisdom versus speed. Expect a war. Donaire may not be as fast as he was in his 20s, but his timing, his ring IQ, and his power are still very real threats. Campos will bring pressure, but Donaire will bring purpose. And in the end, no matter who wins, this fight will go down in history, not because of the outcome, but because of the courage it took to make it happen. At 42, most athletes are long gone from competition, but Donaire isn't most athletes. He's something else, something timeless. And as he walks down that aisle in Argentina, with his head held high and gloves on fire, he won't just be walking toward a ring. He'll be walking into immortality. Thank you for watching Daily Gossip. Nonito Donaire's story is a testament to the human spirit, to never giving up, to believing in yourself, and to chasing greatness no matter your age. As we count down to June 14th, let us not just cheer for a boxer, but for a man who continues to inspire millions around the world. Make sure to like this video, leave a comment below about your favorite Donaire moment, and subscribe for more powerful stories from the world of sports and entertainment. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep fighting your own battles, just like the Filipino Flash.